On this Friday morning. As I said, guys, it's a windy start. We might be in for some big changes this weekend. All right, I'm in the kitchen with Chef Roland Richter from Joe's Dining in honor of World Food Day in Santa Fe. Now, I say in Santa Fe, but you said this is world...
All over the world, yes.
World renowned, and it's in celebration of the UN building...
United Nations Agricultural Organization.
Okay.
It's to build a supply of food for everyone and nutritious food supply for everyone.
That's fantastic.
Yes,
and
it
you
is
guys are celebrating. We're going to talk a little bit about the celebration going on in Santa Fe, but first, what are we making here?
Well, the farmers dropped off some food. I had no idea what it was, but we got some corn, we got some carrots, multicolored carrots, onions, tomatoes, the heirloom tomatoes. We got cucumbers and apples. Now, normally I would not mix apples with other foods because of the enzymes. Some people may not tolerate it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sorry, not fruit and vegetables.
Okay.
However, apples is an exception and they're fine.
Okay.
So what we did is I prepared them in a different manner. I grilled some apples, roasted the corn, cooked the carrots. You see the different colors. Sauteed the onions. Now I'm going to layer them together, make some polenta with the Florian red corn, and sprinkle some goat cheese and honey on it.
Wow, okay. Well, let's get started.
All right. So we got the thing boiling here, and just take some corn. Now I do it ad lib here, so I have a pretty good idea what we have to do, how much I can use.
Now, what are we putting in here again?
This is just the Florian red corn.
Okay.
It's a polenta. And if I make it really thick, I can cut it up in pieces and grill it. Or I can use it like a mash, like a side dish.
Okay.
On its own. But what I'm doing here is going to be like a lasagna, and a lasagna usually has lots of ricotta and cheese in there. And I needed something to bind it.
So that's what the polenta is going to do.
That's what the polenta is doing.
Okay.
So this is going to boil here for a moment.
Okay.
And while it's doing that, I'm going to start building my lasagna, and we're just going to put some onions in there. Well, hi there, young lady.
My daughter's ready for some food.
All right. And today she's going to be able to do that quite easily. Look at these beautiful colors from those carrots.
Wow.
Look at this. Yellow ones.
Look at this.
Yes. Yellow ones. And then we're going to have some, put a little bit of this on here.
Okay. So now you're layering, are you going to do a couple of layers of the polenta?
That's
bind
right.
that in like a lasagna that you would do a couple of layers?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Just like that, you know. And put a little bit of corn in there. And interesting enough, I'm using cucumber.
Okay.
You never, or very rarely hear about cucumbers.
Right, yeah,
they have,
especially something like this.
That's right, I blanched them and they add a wonderful texture to it. So put a little bit more on there.
So now when you're blanching cucumber, because I'm unfamiliar with exactly how to do this, what's the best way to do that?
Well, you can cut it in the shape you like. And then you just submerge them in water, and that's it.
Is the water have to be boiling?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
so it's boiled, you got to boil it.
You always have a water boiling very much.
Okay.
Crumble this a little bit over it.
Now, what are we putting on here?
This is goat cheese.
Goat cheese.
Comes from Camino de Paz.
Okay.
It's a couple of apple slices on it. And then we're going to pop it in the oven. That's all it takes.
So how long do you put it in the oven?
For about half an hour.
Half an hour? At what temperature?
At 350.
350. He's already got stuff working back there.
Yes. And
yeah,
then,
you tell me in a minute, baby.
There we go.
Wow, that's
Have
great.
it coming out.
So now this is what is going to be featured at the World Food Day in Santa Fe tonight, right?
Well, I'm not the only chef there.
You're not the only chef.
There's many people who, it's like a potluck.
Okay.
Everybody brings something
It's
by.
a pop-up potluck.
That's right.
Pop-up pot. See, let me tell you something, Roland. When you first came on, you gave me a hassle about saying Roland Richter. So now I'm going to have you say pop-up potluck.
Chef's Harvest Pop-Up Potluck.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect. There you go. And this is happening on Rodeo Drive in Santa Fe, is that right?
Rodeo Road.
Rodeo Road.
Santa Fe County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
And the pop-up, the potluck is starting at 6:30.
It's perfect. What are you saying? You got this down.
Well, I'm trying to. But it starts already at 3 o'clock this afternoon. There's a lot of talking about food supply and nutrition and how farmers growing things. So it's a wonderful event.
Fantastic.
If you're up there, go by.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Stop by. It's going to be going on. Go say hi to my friend Roland. Make him say pop-up potluck when you get there. We'll be right back on Style, guys.
Yes, and here you have a tape.